I'm excited. My name is Hannah Brown and I am from Sunbury, Ohio. I'm a sophomore and I graduate in 2022. One, it's close.
Nice.
I didn't want to like live somewhere. I wanted to be able to like drive and save money on like room and board. And also I knew like we had a really good communications department. And I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do in communications, but I knew I wanted to be like trying stuff out in that field of work. I actually was part of my magazine team in high school. It was called the Rage Page. It was it was weird, but I liked doing it. And we went every year Otterbein houses for journalism people in high schools to come down and actually do a bunch of classes and stuff in that kind of field of work. So as soon as we did that and I like saw the campus and looked around, I was like, this is where I want to be. My major is journalism and media communications. It's a mouthful. When I first got here and I like came to the building and stuff, because prior to that I actually had not seen like the department floor here. I just seen main campus, like because I was one of those people who was like, wait, where's the art and communications building, because we're so far away. So when I first got here and I walked by, the first thing I noticed was this radio station. I was like, wait a minute, we have a radio station? That's a thing in college? I didn't even know that was a thing in college, to be honest. So I was just amazed by all the different elements that there are to the communications department. I was like, we have like radio, the magazine, the newspaper, like there's so many different things, in like the TV station as well. It's like there's so many things to do here, and I was like overwhelmed a little bit. I was like, oh, how am I gonna cover all this in one go? But yeah, it was amazing to see everything, and it just made me really excited to like be here. I was like, this is the right place for me. Okay, so I hadn't even thought of radio as like a thing, because as I was saying before, I was like, oh wait, we have a radio station, so I wasn't even thinking of that. And when I first got here, I was thinking I'm probably going to do something more on the magazine side, because when I got here for the first time, it was with my magazine group, so I was thinking magazine. But I was enrolled into the radio class for my freshman year, because as we all know, we don't pick our schedule that first time freshman year, which is probably a good choice because we wouldn't know what to pick. But yeah, I was put in the radio class and I was like, okay, I guess I'll try this out. And I was very timid in the class, but like sitting on the showcases and seeing how everything works and flows, and like learning how to edit and like just being on air and all that, I just loved it. I was like, okay, I think I might love radio more than writing now. So yeah, just going through the class made me realize that I love radio, and also like experiencing the showcases that we have. So my freshman year went by really quick because I took the class fall semester. And then for spring semester, there was an opening for traffic and continuity. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I liked editing, I liked making the PSAs. I'm gonna go ahead and apply. It was definitely out of my comfort zone because I really wasn't thinking of like actually going on staff. I was gonna like test the waters, but I was like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna jump in, take the deep dive and see if I get the job. And I ended up getting the job. And I loved every second of it. I loved the editing, I loved working with NextGen and learning how to like upload stuff. The traffic and continuity position is really a lot of the technical side of radio, and it's really in depth, and it's something that I think you only learn that side if you take the position and do it. So if anyone is like thinking, oh, I don't know if I want to apply for a radio job, I would say definitely do it, because it's a lot of experience that you will need, especially if you are going into that kind of job position. Going into sophomore year, I was still traffic and continuity, but the previous general manager, Tim Panucci, he was going to graduate. So I knew we were gonna kind of like kick him out of the spot. And I was like, do I really want to try for general manager? I've only been here like for a year as the traffic and continuity, but I thought to myself, I really would like to go for it because I did have the experience. And another side of radio that I really enjoyed was actually teaching people. I really enjoyed teaching the rookies and helping them like get through all the steps of like how to work the board and like the jitters of when you're first on air. And I felt like I could really help because like when I first started, I know how nervous I was. So I could speak to people and be like, it's okay. It's okay if you mess up, you're here to learn, it's fine. So I really enjoyed that aspect, and I ended up getting the job as I sit as general manager now here for my first semester and spring semester, and I love it. I just love it. So yeah, I'm so glad I applied for it. One of the main things I would say being a radio kid is being able to touch the board. Because I know a lot of colleges, they do not let you touch the board when you're in that first initial class. You have to learn all the like terms, all the technical stuff before you even get to look at the board. You can't even look at the board when you get to other schools. But here, we're so hands-on. We were pushing kids in here like the first day. We were like, all right, come into the main control, look at the board. This is what you're gonna learn how to do. You gotta learn how to touch this. This is the thing you have to use. It was crazy and it was like overwhelming, but it's also such a great experience because you quickly learn how to get using the board down. Like in that first class, it's all about working with the board and being live. You can be live and on air and certified after one semester. It's great. I'm definitely going to continue doing my job as GM. Right now I'm working actually on renovating WOBN's website. It's old, so I'm trying to work on that right now. But I could definitely see me graduating and going after a radio career in the future. I never thought I would, but like being here, and it hasn't been long, but I really love radio and I could see myself going for on-air personality or even the technical work because I do love that, or even trying to reach for a managerial position because I've done all of it here already and I love it. So I could definitely see myself going into radio.